internet. And if you don't follow these rules, so what is going to happen? These are the major online risks or threats you face if you don't follow the computer ethics and if you're not aware about the computer or the internet ethics. So first thing is virus trojans worms. These are called some. These are part of malware, and cyberbullying. Online predators are there everywhere, sitting and watching you. They want to be friends with you, and they gather information from you. They are sitting all over the internet. So these are the few major online risk centers that we are going to speak today. So what is a virus? So like a coronavirus, where it is spreading everywhere, even in the computer world, there is a virus that is sitting and it spreads all over the internet, and it can hit your system anytime if you are not aware of your computer usage. So it is a program that is written to cause harm to a computer. And what it is going to do is it is going to insert the malicious code into a computer data, by which what happens, your system may start slow, or there are some error messages that are popping up, and there can be a crash or halt of the system. It can be very slow. You cannot move forward. You cannot copy files. You cannot open other files. Or sometimes what happens is hard disk will run out of space, because of which you cannot operate your system completely. So this is what happens if a virus enters your system. And Trojan is another type of virus, not exactly the virus. There is a difference between Trojan and virus. This is also a destructive program, and it looks like a genuine application, but it also damages your system, so steals your personal information.
Nirmala ma'am,
And
can you please set your mic properly?
yes, sir.
The
Is it audible?
voice is breaking. So can you please
Hmm.
check?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, is it audible now?
There is some break.
Okay, I'm using the headphones anyways, but hello?
Yeah, please go ahead, ma'am. Please go ahead.
Yes, yeah. Trojan is another type of malware that is a destructive program that is going to damage your system. So how this Trojan enters your system is whenever you are using a pirated or a cracked software, whatever software you are using. For example, you are using the Windows operating system, or you are using the Microsoft Office software. So when the Microsoft Office software license is over, what you do is you copy that from your friends or your family and start using that pirated or the cracked software into your system. So by which there can be chances that there is a Trojan or a destructive program that is sitting and it can hit your system. And the hacker sitting remotely can access your system as well. Similarly, there is worms. This can replicate in the network or over the system. And using these worms, what the hacker does is they can use your system as a spam, or they call it as a botnet. They can use your system as a botnet or a spam, and use your system for making the criminal activities. And they can use your internet connectivity and your steal your private sensitive information, and read the mails, disable the antivirus, delete the files. They can do everything because they have the full control of your system. So how to be safe from all these things? So if you are aware of what are the dangers that are happening, or what are the malwares that are entering into your system, computer usage, then you can protect your system from this. So what you need to do is, first thing, always use legitimate antivirus software, not only on your laptop, your system, but also on your mobile also. We are using so much of mobiles every day, all the smartphones, right from iPhone or costliest mobile, Google and all, but we are not aware about the antivirus installation. Should we use a licensed antivirus or a free antivirus? So always use a licensed antivirus, that is paid antivirus software, which is more legitimate, which can protect your system from all the threats that we have discussed earlier. And you should always enable the antivirus protection mode automatically every time. If there is a patch over the antivirus that is given by the people, you should enable the antivirus protection mode at all the times, and be up to date with the latest virus definitions. What are the viruses that are there in the market, computer market, in the computers? So you should always keep update with the latest antivirus softwares, as well as with the virus definitions that are there in the everyday systems are affected by. And when these virus attack your system, there is no way that you can retrieve your data. So what you should do is you should always take up the backup files. You should back up your files either on your Google Drive or on your hard disk, separate port USBs or all these things. You should keep a backup of all your files, and always scan your hard disk email attachments. How these Trojan virus or worms enter into your system is many a times through email attachments, because you click on the emails that is sent by an unknown person, who has sent you some mail regarding a friend request, and there is an attachment there. Without knowing, you just open your attachment. Never open your attachment directly. Always keep it in the permission mode so that it doesn't open the attachment directly. And avoid visiting the questionable websites. What is this questionable websites? There are thousands and thousands of websites that are available. So if you are not aware whether this website is genuine or not, if a friend sends you some link of a website, you don't know whether that link is genuine or not. So don't open, avoid such websites. So what you can do is you just copy those websites. If possible, you open it in the incognito window, or you just avoid opening the known websites. As a children, because you doesn't know which is genuine or which is reliable website. So only the website which is most reliable for you, which is most useful for you, only open those websites.